So I was looking at some footage the other day. I got out. I got to show you. I was sending some footage to somebody that I had, and I found the footage of your fish in Madeira when we were leaving Madeira and transiting back to Gibraltar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was just you and I and Bo Jennings.
That's my all-time marlin. You know, my all-time biggest marlin.
That was a nice fish, buddy.
That was.
When I looked at that footage again, I was like, wow, that was a nice one.
That was a cool experience. Being there for 2 months, fishing clients, and then actually getting to catch one myself after watching it. Here, I got it right here.
You got in the chair, and that was probably the first time you were ever really in the chair too, wasn't it?
I've never caught a marlin in the chair before that fish.
Yeah.
Every other one I'd ever caught was stand up. Smaller fish.
Right.
Little lighter tackle.
No, that was the real deal there, that one. So we're fishing out of Hillsborough Inlet, Pompano Beach, Florida. This is between here and Palm Beach is where this Gulf Stream is the closest to the mainland United States. So we get that push of warm water edge coming in. You know, we usually have good north current. We'll be kite fishing here. It's where it's at for sail fishing and live bait here in South Florida. It's a very effective method, and we'll go out there. We've got a decent condition today. We've got some northwest wind and a little bit of weather, so there's been some fish around. We'll see what happens, and get our kites up, put some baits out, get a bite.
One of the techniques that we use here offshore, especially when sail fishing, is we kite fish. We actually put kites up and hang these baits down through clips. It allows you to cover this huge expanse of water. Most importantly, maintains the bait right on the surface, thrashing around, which is an attractant. There are teams that are built around just kite fishing because it's a process. You got to put the kite up. You got to pick the right kite for the wind conditions. You're trying to eliminate as much of the belly between the rod tip, the clip, and the bait as you can. I'm going with Carl. He knows how to kite fish. I've kite fished a long time. I'm looking forward to today.
Rob and I have been fishing together for quite a long time, at least 25 years. And fishing with Rob's always fun. He brings an incredible amount of intensity to the day. And we fish together enough to know what each other's gonna do. Don't really have to say a whole lot. We don't talk a whole lot. Our banter is kind of short and sweet.
Don't throw that one in yet.
No. You know, we laugh around and tell jokes, but when it's when the serious fishing's happening, very little has to be said. You know, I know what he's going to do. He knows what I'm going to do. But when it comes time to tournament fish, you'll get 110, 115, and that intensity is appreciated when I'm on the bridge and he's in the cockpit.
Hooked up. He's hooked up. Acting funny. Nice fish. It came right up to the surface. Bonehead, maybe.
Yeah.
It's king. No, it's a bonita.
Give me a good little tug there, huh, Rob?
You know what? I think bonitas are fun to catch.
Yeah, they are.
And they certainly save a slow day. Sometimes.
Yeah, buddy. Nice big old bonehead. That's a very useful product right there.
Yep.
You got it, mate. Looks like he gagged himself on that one.
Yeah, and I felt him. I mean, I ain't gonna let him have it very long.
You damn right. Feed him.
Uh-huh.
Feed him. There we go. This one here, Rob. Ate this one here.
No, that's not it. That bait's way the back there. Yep. Bait ran from him.
It swam that, yeah. Swam that, yeah. Kings. Bite's a bite, we'll take it.
It was actually cool watching him chase it around.
Yeah, right? That was a good one. He stalked us for a while, chased all 3 baits, you know?
Yep.
And then finally made his decision. Nice little snake kingfish. Kingfish have been in Florida a long time and they're gonna be here forever.
I'm surprised we caught him on the mono.
Yeah, right?
You wouldn't have without a circle.
Mono and no,
you grabbed that?
Mono and no damn wire. There he goes.
Good deal.
Got our hook back.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. It was a good one. Now let me retie that.
The one thing about when you are sail fishing in this style with the kites and the flat lines, you encounter all these fish that inhabit the reef with the sailfish. You got dolphin, you got kingfish, you got bonitas. It's always fun to catch a kingfish. You know, they bite well. It's a fast thrashing bite sometimes. You get these giant crashes on the surface, and once hooked, they make great runs. They're good to eat. This wasn't about filling the box today. This was about just going and catching a few fish.
Ah, bit me off. Yep, got everything. Whoa.
What?
Got every damn thing.
Really?
Came undone right here. Look at that. That is a poorly tied knot.
What broke?
Nothing broke. The leader came out of the damn deal.
Really?
Go figure that one out. Wow. I'll take the blame for that. Although I don't think I tied it. I probably did tie it actually.
Having spent a lot of time with Carl in the tower of a Merrit while we're in a tournament, I'm working the cockpit. He's always yelling down orders and busting chops about putting the kite up quicker and rigging baits and hurry up and tie that leader. So it was fun for me to get to see him actually doing all the work for a change and seeing how well he gets it done. Tying knots is part of getting it done. Carl hooks a good fish. Fish seemed like it was a quality fish. Started making a big run. I think it was a sailfish. Carl claims it might have been a barracuda, but I think he claims that because his knot failed. He won't live that one down for a while. You know, though we didn't see a sailfish the first day, we did catch a handful of fish, some dolphin, a kingfish, bonitas. We start heading back in. We're getting fired up about the next day because we're gonna have another weather change. Maybe that'll get something sparked up with a sailfish. And we get a call. They want us to come do a podcast for Connected Through Water. We're fired up. We're gonna have a little bit of Papa's Pilar rum there. Me and Carl can tell some of the old stories and kick back and relax.
Good to see you again. Always good to see you. Remember Rob Ford?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you, first of all, for coming in.
Oh, pleasure to be
Like,
here.
it's really, I was thinking, I was like, Rob's going to come in. Like, let me just look at some key points on Rob and do some background research, and it was just jaw-dropping. Like, just the accomplishments. Like, I knew the accomplishments, but, like, until you, like, really go through and read them all.
I'm just a fisherman that's very passionate
Well,
about
dude,
it. You know?
it's phenomenal. I mean, it's...
There's always a challenge at the beginning of the day, for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to prove myself to anybody else, it's to prove myself to me.
That's good.
That I can still do it, and that I'm getting better at it each time I do it.
I
Here's to you,
thoroughly
brother.
enjoyed this. Rob, this
Thank
has
you.
truly been a treat.
If you haven't already, go to my website, theseahuntertv.com. You can book a fishing trip with the Seahunter Fishing Group. You can shop apparel, watch past episodes, and even see some behind the scenes.
huge time last night at the podcast. Really great. Had a lot of fun. Drank some rum. Papa's Pilar is always tasty. So day 2, we got some unsettled weather coming. We know we're going to get interrupted by some rain. We'll have to move around a little bit and try and dodge those storms that are moving off the coast. The wind's really kind of out of the wrong direction for us. It's not a preferred wind. So it's going to be a tough day. We're going to have to work through some cutoffs, I'm sure, where we have some toothy fish, bite us off. Dadgummit.
Kingfish.
Yep, king, bit you off. But the sailfish opportunities could be very tough today. I'm sure Forward Ice will be pushing hard, as I will, to try and make something happen today.
Got a dolphin on here.
You got him on?
Dolphin.
All right. Whoa. He's got another one on here, I think.
That's a short.
Yep.
Here's a mid right here.
Yep. What the hell? There you go. Nice little mahi.
Yeah.
Way to start the day.
It's a bite.
Take a bite. Your clips are a little tight there, bro.
What is it?
So the clip's a little tight. Stuck in it. All right. Bring some stuff.
Well, we're side drifting. The way the wind is today and the current and everything, we're able to side drift so we can put the kite up on the downwind side. On the upwind side, which will be the up drift side, we're able to put a rod down with a lead that's covering a little different water column. We're in about 140, 150 feet of water right here. This bait's going down 30, 40 feet below the surface. So any fish that are traveling a little deeper, not right on the surface, may encounter this bait. We'll put a flat line out that's on the surface. Then on the other side of the boat, we got the kite baits up. We're literally covering like a 150-yard wide spread, a pathway that runs parallel to the beach. Got a dolphin right here on the mid. Dolphin right here. Did he eat it? Got him on.
Got him on. Got some groceries. Yeah, buddy. Nice little Dorado.
That's a little bit better one than we caught earlier.
Yeah.
Flat line in your way, you good?
No, I'm good. I'm around it. Tangled up in blue.
I'll just back up.
Dorado. Mojado.
No. Oh, that's what I was trying not to do.
Well, And you were saying how easy it is to clean blood off this floor, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good little mahi-mahi, dorados, all kind of names for these things.
You know, we're kind of based out of Merrit Boat Works, which is in Pompano Beach, and it's early January. This is supposed to be like the prime time for South Florida and sailfish. Sailfish are migratory. They move all up and down the East Coast. Anywhere there's the Gulf Stream runs pretty much in the world, there are sailfish there. And this is the time of year they're supposed to be here. We've had an unseasonably warm weather. We've had a couple of little cold fronts. Our hopes are high that this little weather change is going to spark the sailfish bite. Overall, it's been a little bit slow around here. Definite bite. Might have been a sailfish. Nothing else usually drops it. Unless you cut them in half.
Yeah, right, might have cut it in half. Wahoo or king.
Yeah, 128.
Ah, how about that? Cut you right off.
Yep.
All right, we'll try that one again. At least we got a good drift going.
Whenever you're using a flat line or a deep rod where you're kind of dragging the bait, you always want to bridle them through the nose. It keeps the bait alive longer. It's more of a straight pull. When you're fishing out of the kite, you bridle them through the shoulders because you got a bite here. What you got, bro?
Sailfish.
Good on you.
All right, oh, here we go, coming forward.
On the short.
On the short, first one.
That's good. They always hit the long where you got to clean everything up.
You gotta bring all the gear in.
It's rare that they eat the short bait.
Tell me all the time.
So we can just keep fishing, keep
That's
the baits out there.
Hopefully get
Maybe
another
get
bite.
a double.
Catch a double. Here he comes.
There we go.
Nice.
I love tarpon fishing, but I love this.
This is cool. You know, and it's so close to home. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, you're not making long runs.
No. The access to this fishery is incredible.
Did you see him eat, or you just get the bite?
No, I didn't see him eat. Saw the cork go. Figured there's a bite.
Yep.
We might have got underneath his peck when he jumped.
Uh-huh.
During the fight, you know, the fish did so many jumps that he jumped around the line, and as I'm fighting the fish, I can feel that he is wrapped up in the leader, and it's around his body. I knew it wasn't tail wrapped because when he's tail wrapped, you're going to feel the thump of the tail. But this was just a dead weight pull where I knew the leader had gone around the fish's body and was coming out the other side, and we were just pulling against that. And one of the things that we try to do is change the angle so that the fish will spin off of it, or you'll just come around the other side and the fish will roll out of it, and then you're fighting him from the mouth again. So we want to achieve the best angle that we can to catch the fish, which sometimes means you have to change the angle. Yep, there it goes. It's run down along his body and around him.
Did you feel it clear?
I think so, yep. There he comes up, so we must have felt it undo.
Uh-huh.
Atlantic sail.
Caught fish, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love those fish.
Very nice. Circle hook in the corner of his mouth. Swimming away. Look at that, man. All right, brother.
It's been too long since we did that.
Amen. That's fun.
You know, we had planned these days off together. I was really looking forward to it. I always enjoy being with Karl. And this is really one of the first times that we haven't been in a work environment again together. You know, we weren't guiding anybody, we weren't in a tournament, it was just going out and having fun. More importantly, we brought up a lot of the old stories, a lot of the old memories where he actually took me to catch my all-time biggest marlin, you know, about an 850-pound fish on big tackle. I'd never done that before. It's a lifetime memory for me. And anytime Karl and I are together, that's one of the memories that comes back first. He's a good buddy, great fisherman, and he'll always be a brother.